Hello everybody, welcome back to Reading for Vocabulary. I'm Brian Stewart. We are on Unit 5. We're talking about your senses. So in this unit, you will learn about the 5 senses using your body parts. Well, first of all, we need to look at what are the 5 senses. There are 5. Do you know what they are? Can you think about it? Here is a picture of a boy, right? We can look at him, we can look at his body parts and figure out what are the 5 senses that he has and that we all have. Well, first of all, what's the most important sense, right? It has to do with our eyes. Our eyes. So with our eyes, we can see. We can see. That's the first sense. We can see things. What about between the eyes? We've got this right here, right? We have a big one, right? Mine is a big one. It's a nose, right? So the nose here, what do we do with the nose? We smell. We smell, okay? So eyes, see, nose, smell. Under the nose, we have this, right? A mouth. But inside the mouth, we have our tongue. Our tongue. What do we use our tongue for? What do we use the tongue for? One of the senses is taste. Taste. So we taste things. All right? What does it taste like? When we eat, what does the food taste like? So we have 3. 1, 2, 3. How about number 4? Still on the head, right? We have eyes, nose, tongue, and what are these things here, right? These big things on the side of your head. Those are ears, right? What do we use ears for? We use ears to hear. To hear. So we can hear when our mother's saying, hey, come here, right? Oh, we got to go, right? We use our ears to hear things. So we have see, smell, taste, hear. There's one more. Can you think of it? Is it on the head? Well, actually, it's all over our body. Usually, we use our fingers, but we can use any part of our skin. We can use any part of our skin to touch or to feel. So we can say touch or feel. You can feel something. What does it feel like? Well, touch it, right? Touch it, and you can figure out what it feels like. Usually, we use our fingers, right? What does it feel like? But we can use any part of our skin. If you have a dog, you can push your cheek against the dog, right? It feels soft. Ah, nice doggy, right? Or if you're going swimming, right? You want to know, is the water cold or hot? So you put your foot, your toes in the water. It's cold, right? So that's touch or feel. So we have our 5 senses. See, smell, taste, hear, and touch, right? Touch or feel. And that's any part of your body. Your fingers, your cheek, your elbow, your toes, any part of your body, you can touch something. Those are the 5 senses. Now let's learn some vocabulary that has to do with these 5 senses. Our first word is this object here. It's a strange object. I've never seen that before, right? What is that? Things that help you see. Things that help you see. What is, oh, wait a minute. I've got them on my head, right? What are these things? Okay? What do you call them? They're glasses. Glasses. Note that we use plural. We say it's like plural. It's one thing. Yes, it's one thing, but we use it as plural because there are 2 lenses. We say glasses. Glasses. Okay, so these are glasses. Okay, the next word. Now this is something to do with one of the senses we talked about when you use your tongue, right? When you taste something. The taste of candy, or in this case, ice cream. Ice cream, candy, cake, things that have sugar. What does it taste like? It tastes sweet. That's good. Sugar, things that have sugar in them, taste sweet. It's very good, right? Like ice cream, candy. We really like those things, right? Don't eat too much. I know it's sweet, it tastes good, but don't eat too much because it's bad for your teeth. Anyway, these things taste sweet. What is the opposite of sweet? Pandero. Well, that would be, oh, look at this poor boy, ugh, right? What is he doing? He's eating a lemon, the taste of lemons. Did you ever take a lemon and lick it? Oh, right? What do we say? It is very, not sweet, pandero, it's sour. Ooh, sour, right? Sour is the taste of lemons. It's the opposite of sweet, okay? Okay, now here we have another word. This has to do with this object here. It's something that grows on a bird's wing. It grows on a bird's wing. So a bird can fly, right? But the bird has to have many of these things on its wing, also all over its body, not just its wing. It looks like this. It's very soft. If you take this and you brush it against your cheek, right? You can use your cheek to feel or to touch something. Ah, it's very soft. What is it? It, of course, is a feather. Feather. Be careful with the F. Feather. And TH, the. Feather. So we say feather. It's a feather. It grows on a bird's wing. And it's very soft if we touch it. Very nice. Now we have this here. Now this is an interesting picture. This boy is between his father and his mother, right? And his mother and his father are holding his hand. How does this boy feel? He's out of harm's way. Harm is like danger, right? 조심해요, right? Harm is something that can hurt you. So be careful. You want to stay away from harm. You want to stay away from danger. If you are out of the way of danger or you're away from harm, what are you? Then you are safe. I'm safe, right? Nothing is going to harm him. He's happy. He's safe between his parents. So he is safe. Okay, before we talked about feather, right? We said a feather is very soft. Well, here we have an object here, and the word that we have to define it is stone. So basically, we're looking for another word that means the same as stone. Stone is very hard, right? What is another word that we can use to talk about this? Of course, it's very simple. It's rock. 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 Okay? So it's a rock. A rock is very hard. Don't throw rocks, because if the rock hits you, ow, ooh, it hurts your head because it's very hard and it's heavy, right? So be careful with rocks. Do not throw rocks, okay, at other people, right? You can throw rocks in the water, okay, but don't throw rocks at other people. That's very dangerous, okay? Rocks are hard. Okay. Our next word is this right here. What is that, right? We have two of them, right? I have two of them behind my glasses, right? You see things with this. We're only talking about one now. You see things with this. What is it? It is an eye. And of course we have two, so we have eyes. Everybody has two eyes. But if you want to talk about one, you just say, I can see with one eye, right? Or cover one eye. So eye is singular, eyes plural. We all have two eyes. Everybody has two eyes. And what do we use our eyes for? We see things. That's one of our five senses we talked about before. Another one of the five senses we talked about before is to hear. And do you remember what I said we use to hear with? Of course, we have two, but we're talking about just one here. What is this? Do you remember? It's called an ear. Ear. So we have one ear, two ears. Again, we just say two ears. One ear, two ears. Two ears. Okay, so of course, you're listening to me right now. You're hearing me with your ears, and you're watching me with your eyes. Okay, so those are two of the senses we talked about. Okay. Oh, look at poor doggy. He looks so sad, right? So pitiful, right? He's covered with water. If he's covered with water, or you go outside in the rain, it rains a lot, you don't have an umbrella. All the water falls on you. You're covered with water, like the poor doggy here. What do you say? The doggy is wet. The doggy is wet. And we can feel, right, if we're wet with our skin, that's one of our senses. We can, with our touch, with our skin, we can feel, oh, we're very wet. Let's dry off, right? So we're wet. This is wet, covered with water. Okay, don't do this. This is not good for her ears, right? What's going on? She's making a big noise. To make a big noise, what do we call that? We say it's loud. It's very loud, making a big noise. If something makes a big noise, we say it's loud, right? This woman is very loud, and this poor woman is going to hurt her ear, right? So be careful. Don't do this. It's just a picture, but it's showing loud. Something is very loud, makes a big noise. Okay. Okay, here we have to have a particular flavor. So this woman, she looks like a cook, right? She is a cook, and she is making, looks like soup, and she wants to find the flavor. She wants to know what is the flavor of the soup. So what is she doing? She is tasting. This is one of the senses we talked about before, to taste. She's using her tongue, right? She's using her tongue to taste the soup, because it's your tongue, not your mouth, but your tongue that we use to taste food. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? That is to have a particular flavor, it tastes. Now, we can taste something, but an object can also have a taste, right? The strawberries taste sweet, and that has a particular flavor. Lemons taste sour. So we can use taste in two ways. We, people, can taste something, but objects can have a taste. What do they taste like? What do they taste like? Okay. Then we have to look at something. To look at something, wow, he's using, these are, by the way, these are binoculars. That's a big word. Binoculars or binoculars. Binoculars are really big. They're like glasses, right? But they're really strong. They let you see things. Wow, it comes really close. Whoa, right? You look at some, whoa, it's really close, and it's a lot bigger. So you can really see things that are far away with binoculars. What is he doing? He's looking at something. Another word for look is see. I can see. That's one of our 5 senses. Now, down here, we have the verb. The verb changes in form, whether we use it present tense, past tense, or present participle, PP, right? So what are the different forms? We have see, saw, seen. See, saw, seen. I see you. I saw him this morning. I have seen that movie. See, saw, seen. Okay? Okay, so that's see, to look at something. Okay, let's go on to our vocabulary exercise. Let's match those words. How well do you remember those words? Let's match those words with their definition. Okay? What are our words? Our words are glasses, glasses, sweet, sweet, sour, sour, feathers, feathers. Note that it's plural, feathers. Safe, safe, and rock, rock, right? Be careful with the rock. Okay. Let's look at number 1. Number 1, they help you see. They help you see. What helps you see? What on earth could help you see? Oh, it's these right here, right? These help me see. You might wear them too. What are they? They are glasses. glasses. Glasses help us see if you need them. Okay, number 2. The taste of candy. What does candy taste like? What does it taste like? The taste of candy? Which one? Is candy sour? No, candy is sweet, right? Candy is sweet. It tastes good. We like to eat candy. The taste of lemons is number 3. Are lemons sweet? No, lemons are not sweet. Right? They're very sour, right? They are sour. Lemons are sour. So we say that lemons are sour. The taste of lemons, sour. The taste of candy, sweet. Okay? These are kind of like opposites. Okay, number 4. Out of harm's way. It's out of harm's way. It's not in danger. Not in danger, right? The same. That means not in danger. It's the same meaning. Not in danger. If it's not in danger, it's out of harm's way. What is it? Of course, it is safe, right? It's safe. Out of harm's way. Not in danger. Okay, number 5, another word for stone. Another word for stone. It's sometimes small and hard. You can throw it, but be careful. Only throw it in the water, okay? Or where there's no people or no buildings, right? What do we call this? Of course, we call this a rock. It's a rock. Be careful with rocks. They're very hard. Okay, number 6. These are on a bird's wing. So a bird has many of these. By the way, not just on the wing, but the bird has them all over their body, on their tail too, right? So, on a bird's wing, it's very soft. If you touch it against your skin, it's very soft. The bird has many of them. The bird has many feathers. Feathers. So those are our words for this unit. Okay, so then let's take a break and we'll take a look at the reading section. Don't go away.